Good afternoon, everybody. And I'll talk about sealing before ITN and after. When I first conceived the idea for sealing, it was basically a text messenger service for the local market. When I say local market, I want you to think companies such as Groupon, Living Social, multi-billion-dollar industry. And I was looking for a method for consumers to receive information very effectively from local businesses. And one of the things I looked into was text messaging. Everybody's cell phones, everybody looks at their cell phones constantly throughout the day. Nobody carries around a newspaper, television with them at all times, but the cell phone is the one tool that everybody carries around. And text messaging is one of the most popular methods of communication out there right now. And that was I'll say the first idea. And after doing a lot of contacting people, Chamber of Commerce, Michael Rivera in Berks County, that's where I'm from, they referred me to ITN, and I'd like to take the advantage of this stage to thank two special ladies from ITN, Jennifer Hammaker and Jennifer Lineback, for being so instrumental in the development, not just of pairing me with Bonnie, that has, given me so much advice and has pushed my critical thinking buttons, but just an overall view of the business world. Before that, I'm a person that reads a lot of publications, Wall Street Journal, Fortune magazines, all those types of things. And with the help of Bonnie and ITN, it has evolved into an idea that it goes beyond display images or display ads that you see from Facebook, Google, all those types of things. And one of the things that we want to establish is it's a relationship between consumers and local merchants, in the sense that when you think about Groupon, Living Social, one of the drawbacks is that people go to the deal and then move to the other one. But the way I was thinking, or the way that has evolved, was I want to establish relationships whereas consumers receive the deals and they also get rewarded. And at the same time, businesses have the repeat business or repeat customers coming back to their business, which is very important for local businesses that are very serious about the cash flow and very serious about controlling their marketing budget and just controlling their costs overall. And talking to Bonnie on a constant basis, exchanging emails, it has evolved into an idea that it has concentrated on a certain market, and that market is smartphones, in terms of developing a strategy that will result in text messaging, which was the original platform, but more technologically advanced methods of getting to the consumer. And I couldn't be here without the help of the ITN, and just like I said, it's two wonderful ladies up here, and I just want to say it again, thank you very much, and also to Bonnie and the team, which was very instrumental in developing that strategy.
Well, thank you. It's been great to work with you. My name is Bonnie Brody. I'm with Albright College. And ITN was instrumental in introducing us to Jose so we could help him with his business concept. So what we did over the summer of last year, in 10 weeks' time, is we became partners. No? Oh, would help if I turn it on. Still not working. Oh. There we go. There he is. There. So they were instrumental in partnering us with an entrepreneur that needed further research, further understanding of this market, a feasibility study done, a website redesign, mobile website design, right? So there were all these elements that we looked at. So how do you decide what comes first and how can you help an entrepreneur? So we developed a project plan. First, we looked at the feasibility study, how big is this market, and it's a two-pronged type of a business. Not only are the consumers using it, the businesses are also using it, right? They're using it to market themselves. We needed to develop a database that was secure, full of PII, as we learned this afternoon in the security conference meeting. It's personal information that we're collecting so that we can analyze and drill down and understand that consumer and better market to them with information that they want. And we looked at a social media site to help register our users for this C-Lake product, and using it instead of print ads on the side, we were using it just to register and connect and share. And then also the website itself, which needed a redesign. So, coming from a liberal arts college, you would probably wonder, well, how could you all have this skill set to be able to implement this solution? Well, fortunately for us, we have a computer science department, we have a graphics design department, and we also have business majors and social media, okay? So we pulled them all together. Oh, I forgot my mobile app. We pulled them all together and created a 4-man team. First, Caitlin. Caitlin was instrumental in the business plan analysis. She looked at the market. She analyzed the competitive landscape. She created surveys for our business population. So we surveyed the Chamber of Commerce to see their interest in this product. And we also surveyed our campus to see the typical user of smartphones and applications. What are they interested in? Paul Connolly. Okay, Paul Connolly is a computer science major and also a Spanish major. Okay, so he had mobile app and database design experience, and he was very instrumental in helping us design the interfaces that were required to make this new product work. Unfortunately, we had some challenges, which I'll go into later, and you'll see why. We brought in Mandy. Mandy is our social media expert. She is a international business major with Asian studies background, okay? And her expertise was in social media because she worked as an intern with a company down in Florida and developed their whole social media marketing. And then Adriana Casio, who is our graphic designer and website designer. So she was computer science and graphic design. Now, what's our methodology for trying to pull this team together? Well, myself, I come from a background of corporation. I was with AT&T, Lucid Technologies, and that's my background, telecommunications and microelectronics and development of new products. So I not only have a computer science degree and an associate's in electronics engineering, I also have an MBA and a certified program manager. Okay, so I have this background that I could use to help Jose develop this product in project management. So we pulled it together using a skunkworks methodology, which is simply, how do you help people innovate? Well, one, you don't keep it so structured that they can't think beyond themselves. So when you pull together a skunkworks, it's loosely structured. We met every day and once a week with Jose. We held project team meetings to keep this project on schedule. We developed our work breakdown structure. We developed specific milestones and timelines, right? We managed our scope creep so that we wouldn't go too far beyond this project since we had such a limited amount of time. And when we were finished, we held a post-mortem to understand, how did things flow? Did things work appropriately? What are our next steps and what are our challenges? So our outcomes and our challenges. First, our outcomes. We developed a logo, which you can see up there, and a tagline linking you to awesome deals, right? We developed a Facebook page, website and database, survey responses, competitive analysis, area demographics and market analysis, as well as lessons learned from Jose and the team going through this process and trying to understand, how do you innovate? How is it in the real business world? How do you manage these intensive technological solutions with limited amount of resources and time? Lots of challenges as well. Okay? The biggest being our business concept needed further development to actually make this product work. So at this point, we're still in prototype phase. Okay? Secondly, my student resource constraints. I know there are some academics out there. Are your students always available for your classes 100%? No. Where are they half the time? At a job. Okay, so not only did I have the students over the summer working on this grant, they also were working full time. Okay, so lots of student constraints. Regulations, we found out in this particular industry, you can't simply market to a cell phone. Right? There's government regulations required that you have to respond to as far as how can you do push marketing, and you have to request that customer to sign up. Okay? So it's not as simple as it may appear. And even if they sign up, you have to immediately give them an opt-out. Thirdly, our project scope. It was huge for the amount of time that we had. Okay, trying to accomplish all those elements in 10 weeks and part-time. Okay. And of course our surveys, once we got the responses back from our surveys, we realized that the product solution that we originally wanted to do wasn't as welcome in our population as we had thought. So we had to modify it. Our value to our students. What was interesting, my 4 main players, 2 of them were hired right off my team because of this project. Okay, so we obtained firsthand experience with these budding entrepreneurs and technologists and business management majors. They applied all the skills that they learned in their courses, which was very beneficial for them. They could actually see how it all fits together. And they received recognition through press releases, through ITN, through the local paper, and also on our website. And through that, they were contacted and were hired. And these were seniors. So this was the summer of their senior year. They had graduated. And they didn't know that all these opportunities were out there. Okay, all we had to do was give them a little bit of publicity. Okay, and then lastly, they were hired, and we had one student that took an internship. Our next steps. We have 1 week left. Okay, so we're finished, practically. We have 1 week left, and I'll be providing that final grant proposal to ITN with the results. And Jose has to take that business plan now and find investors, and he is also looking for a technologist, which is very interesting that we're at this conference, because now we have lots of contacts that Jose really needs.